Well, hello everybody.
Welcome back
to another episode of, what is this?
Accidental
Lab Coats.
Accidental Let's Play.
Accidental Let's Play, yes. We've been making some changes on the server. You can see that, oh actually I think our health was displayed last episode as well, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. It's been so long, I can't remember.
It all melds into one.
Jake died, I win. Suck
Jake
it!
died, yes!
I mean,
he's online, by the way.
Aw, poor guy.
Jake is online. So yeah, we're over by our cow farm. I don't think we've shown this on camera before, so we thought we'd just show it off. We're also today's episode is kind of going to be doing little bits and bobs and sorting out some of the stuff at the hub. Knock back.
I just started breeding them and then I heard this and saw these cows.
Yeah, we're just going to we're basically refilling some of the chests at spawn and doing some stuff like that and talking about some stuff as we do that, so...
Kill the cattle, kill the cattle, kill the cattle. Sorry.
I wonder if I can get them all out of the hole using knockback. If I'm down here, can I?
Almost. If it was half a block lower, I think it would work.
Yeah, maybe. We also have a gift for Aerophite and something to show you that Jake's been working on. So... I think we're probably going to start off with Aerophite's gift. That's part of the reason why we're here. We wanted to get some levels.
And also food. We need food. And I just went down there to pick stuff up and I realised I have a full inventory.
I have an almost full inventory now. Yeah, so we're going to meet you back at the hub.
Yep.
Yep, Crazy Man is the only person on this server who has yet to die. He had a pretty close call. He's had a few close calls, I think.
I've had a few close calls. To be honest... I'd say probably my biggest...
Docking like a pro!
My biggest amount of... Oh, I got stuck in the roof.
Yeah.
And then my boat broke. My biggest loss of health is probably from lag. However, that hasn't been the thing that's almost killed me. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So over here we have Netherwart.
Oh yeah,
those of you who are watching Jake and Aerophite, or us, know that Jake and Aerophite headed off into the Nether, found 2 or 3 fortresses, and finally found one that actually had Netherwart in it. So it's beautiful because we have potions now, and it's very nice. And I actually need to drink one.
I kind of need to drink one.
There we go.
I'm going to drink one just for the sake of YouTube. There you go. Now you know what drinking a potion is like.
Yep.
We'll probably
now we know.
If we remember, we'll link to Jake's video because he recorded it and didn't mess it up. Aerophite recorded it and messed it all up.
Poor guy.
I think it's a nice little project, the sort of health thing, because I got the melons for the potion brewing. Jake and Aerophite worked together to get the Netherwart, and they had a bit of trouble with that. And Sparks, he made this lovely little farm. Yeah. So it was a good team effort.
The post office is working nicely. We've had some good business through it.
Yeah.
Been giving each other gifts and such, which is great. It's a lot of fun.
The one gift that I gave, a third of it was returned to me.
Yeah, he gave me a gas tier, and I made 3 regen potions and gave them to each person on the server that isn't me. So yeah. Speaking of gifts,
I was going to say
segue.
Wait, I just want to say that. Yeah, that's what Jake's done. We're going to show you that in a bit. The potion you gave me, I had to almost instantly drink because I then went into the Nether, had a lag spike, and got hit by 3 gas balls simultaneously, which came out of nowhere and also almost gave me a bloody heart attack. But
yeah. So speaking of gifts. Actually, I'm going to repair my pick quickly because it's nearly dead.
Could I have the other half of the gift, please?
Sure. That's nice. There we go. Okay, here's the other half of the gift. Now, do you want to explain kind of why we are giving him this gift?
This is a book. I'm going to read it out to you so you know what it says. Congrats on 5... This is to Aerophite, by the way.
Congrats, we're giving him a present.
On 500 subs, and I know there's 2 S's there, but you can't go back, and I didn't notice till about halfway through, so I'm not changing.
And Crazy Man had this great idea that he should be the one who writes the book, not me, because he's our Librarian.
Yeah, I'm an amazing Librarian. Congrats on 500 subs and graduating. He graduated recently, if you don't know. Also, well done and thank you for finding the stronghold, because you also did that on this server. On the server. Sorry to hear you lost all your good gear, which you did. Think of these boots as a thank you gift, and a thank you and well done gift. Crazy Men and Sparks. P.S. We know you struggle with shoelaces, so we made sure that these shoes didn't have any.
Yeah, story behind that is pretty funny. Crazy Man, hit it.
Hang on. I'm gonna now make him his boots. How do you spell laceless?
Oh God. If this is wrong, I'm never going to hear the end of it.
No,
but
no, you're not.
I would say that's right. People may argue it's hyphenated, but I say we're cheap and have sold all our hyphens to what language uses a lot of hyphens? It's only the English, really, isn't it?
What? Was
all
that
those
with two
double-barreled
S's?
surnames.
Could you send that
We've
again?
sold it to rich families with double-barreled surnames.
Can you send the word again?
LACELESS.
Good. That's costing 7 levels. That's 2 more than I expected. But never mind.
That's crazy.
So we're going to leave
Excellent,
this to Aerophite. He's not very. He struggles with laces. He needs help. Hopefully he'll record his present getting, and he'll explain.
It's pretty good.
Reasons for you to go watch his videos. My voice went funny then.
He's been doing quite good with his videos. I especially like his newest one because he wasn't recording in the middle of the night and could actually speak loudly.
Yeah.
He has not had much free time recently because of the pre-graduation stuff. So over here we actually have 8 gold, 5 gold, and 8 gold.
We don't know whose it is.
We've asked around. Jake and Aerophite. None of us think it's ours. So
no one's owning up.
No one's owning up to leaving all that gold there. Crazy Man thinks it might be him. So we've decided we're going to make a load of glistering melons, potentially this episode, and just leave them over here by our brewing setup so that people can make health potions at their leisure.
Leisure indeed. I have half a stack on me of
melons.
So I'm just going to make some now.
Make some now. I'm going to go to my base. Actually, I'm not going to get the dirt yet. We should look at Jake's thing that he did first. So yeah, it makes like that 21 gold makes over a stack of glistering melons. It's crazy.
We think. Or maybe not. Maybe it makes 23 because we miscalculated.
If I fortune a melon block, do I get more melons?
No. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It only made 23 with 6 left over. We must have miscalculated because the recipe's changed. But we have.
Oh, okay.
But we have some. Oh, we have enough. But whatever. It's still there.
Okay.
Oh no! I know why. Ha ha! It's 23 melons, but it's 3 potions per thing. So that's just over a stack.
Okay.
That's why. Ha!
Yeah.
So it's over a stack of potions. Yeah.
That's lots of potions. That's good. We've got some stuff.
A lot.
Let's go take a look at what Jake's been doing.
Yes.
Because
he's been doing something very special.
So after failing to find Jake the Cool's new way, we're just going to rebuild his old way. Sorry, Jake. It doesn't go further up than that ledge. It doesn't go all the way up there. Stop!
Oh, I thought it was the next bit.
No, I told you several times.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was this ledge. I thought it was a different ledge.
No. Then there's this really long, complicated, spirally digging around thing.
It's just a bit of impractical parkour. And,
it's not even parkour.
Walk core.
There's no walk core. Yeah.
And then there's still ladders on this bit. It looks like he's planning to do ladders on the other bit.
Yeah.
Or not. Or,
so here we are.
I don't know.
Here we are on the nether surface. This hole was made in legitimate survival Minecraft. Those of you who don't know, if you
watch Jake's video, because he's definitely the only person to have done it ever.
Yeah, it basically involves planting a dark oak sapling here, and then it can destroy bedrock. So I believe Jake is thinking about building a gold farm somewhere up here. There may be other things we can do on the surface of the nether. You can actually get up here using ender pearls. That's how I got up here in the first place, but making a hole just causes less damage to you as a person.
So yeah.
This way just stops. Yeah. So what's next, crazy man?
I don't know, Sparks. What is next? This ladder seems to go down all the way.
Yeah.
This is probably the ladder we were supposed to take.
Yeah, we just couldn't find the bottom of it.
Well, I'm going to find it now. I'm getting close. There's some quartz there.
I don't have a fortune pick on me.
Neither do I. Oh, it's over here.
Do you know, I saw a torch. I saw a torch here and thought that might be the way, but couldn't be bothered to go find out.
Well,
his road twists and turns so much as well. I had no idea which direction it was in. Yeah,
that's fine. No more screaming gas noise. Instead, just the sound of rain.
Yeah.
So, the idea is to make these little corners look all pretty. And the idea is we have one tree type in each corner.
We had one tree type in each corner. It looked great.
And I think someone was still using it as a wood farm. Which is fine, because we didn't really mention. We probably should have mentioned. But now we're going to make a proper place to put wood. Yep. And we're gonna grow an oak tree here with a thing.
There's no bones here. I was gonna bone meal it and get some more. Come on. You must have bones on you. You usually have random stuff.
No, I put it all away because you said that's preparing for an episode.
Here's some dirt. Let's make a tree farm. Yeah, so there's a couple of things that we have to talk about this episode.
Yes. Why don't you start us off, Sparks?
Because you can't remember any of them.
Actually, I'll start us off.
Yep.
Thing number one. I think we've missed an episode. That's because I had coursework and I was busy and I couldn't do things. So that's number one. Apologies for that, but I don't care enough to listen to your whiny behaviours. Thing number two was something else. And then I'm sure there were subsequent things after that.
Good thing I let you start, crazy man. Otherwise, we'd have made no sense.
I'm so good with words.
I think the main thing we need to talk about here is the YouTube changes that YouTube have made.
Oh, I don't want to talk about the YouTube changes.
Are you not feeling in a ranty mood?
Oh, I just feel depressed when thinking about it. Basically, what YouTube have decided to do is go, you know what 90% of our content is, right? It's mostly footage about video games. Yeah, let's make it near impossible to do that well.
Yeah. Basically,
or let's make it as tricky as possible for them.
They've changed their copywriting system, which firstly means that we need licenses for games. So Minecraft is going to be fine, I think. Although, well, this is one of the big problems. There's quite a big, like, there's no point in being clued up in copyright law. There's no point in knowing things like you can use 6 seconds of a licensed music track and you can legally use that. There's no point in knowing that you have a license for a piece of music or have permission from a game designer to make a game. Because, well, there's no point knowing it because YouTube doesn't care. It just automatically removes it, and then it takes quite a while to prove that you have the rights. One guy had their video taken down because they had one of C418's, he's the guy who does the Minecraft music, tracks playing. So he had the Minecraft in-game music, which is license free. And he had that, and it was taken down.
If I give you torches, do you want to light up? There you go.
I have torches.
12
We've been over this.
Okay.
I've got 5 left. We may need a few more.
I have half a stack.
Yeah.
It's
So
good.
basically, Evoland may get taken down. I hope not. We have permission from the
Yeah.
makers of
We
that
we
game.
have written permission from that one. Because
We have
they
written
were
permission.
amazing. If you haven't played or
it'll still
bought
get taken
Evoland,
down.
go get it.
Oh yeah,
Well,
they were very good to us.
Yeah.
But
There's no
things like
There's no
got
guarantee, but there's a chance, basically.
we've got sleeping dogs, which could be taken down.
Dust.
We've got Dust and Scribblenauts. And the thing is,
Technically,
we didn't-
Cube World, Rius.
oh yeah,
There's a few
Rius.
that we've got.
yeah, and even Minecraft could technically be taken down until we can prove that we have the licensing rights. So basically, the problem here is that I don't have the words anymore. That's not the problem.
They've been copyrighted.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space. I'm out of torches now.
Were you doing a certain spacing?
Yeah, 5 between each torch. 1 goes right here.
Where?
Here. There you go.
Do you have any more dirt?
Yes.
Okay. I
This
have a
pig,
bit.
by the way, has made his way over from my base, I think. He's travelled through the nether and come through the portal here, because nobody says they've led him here. Yeah. So yeah, series like that, we may no longer be able to do. We're hoping that we can, because we enjoy them. And the really stupid thing is, a while ago, you may remember us mentioning that we joined a network. We joined TGN, and we were quite happy about this, because one of the perks of being a network partner is that you can play games that you don't have licensing rights for. Comes under something called fair use, which is a very ambiguous grey area in legalnesses. So yeah, we were like, great, we're with TGN. That means that we can play games.
YouTube no longer allows that as...
Nope.
Basically, being partnered means nothing anymore when it
means
comes to
nothing.
YouTube.
Nope. Another problem is that our videos are no longer monetized. You don't need to put torches there.
Yeah, we do, because if trees get in the way,
Fair enough.
put them back.
There you go. The other thing is that our videos can have a 3-day waiting period on monetization.
Potentially.
Which means that the first three days of a video is when you make the most money from it, which is just horrible, really.
And also, when I'm assuming YouTube makes the most money from it. So they're kind of screwing themselves over a little bit.
I know,
there.
yeah. So picture yourself as a YouTuber like Doc M, right? He's a very big YouTuber. He does this full time, makes his money from it. We're lucky we're a smaller channel, lucky in a sense. And then
We're lucky, we're poor.
Doc M does a lot of recent stuff. He does snapshot videos and things like that, and they come out. He wants to release those as quickly as possible, and he probably gets quite a good amount of money from that, and that's good because he deserves to earn money from the content he puts out. He's a great producer, so he now has a choice. He can either release them late because he can't get monetization and get the money from it, but not necessarily be the first on the ball with it, which is a shame, or he has to release it and just not make anything from it. It's really a horrible situation to be in.
Have you got any... Jake has all the... I'm stealing some of Jake's spruce because there is no spruce saplings anywhere.
Yeah. I think I know where all the bone meal's gone. Jake needs a lot of wood for his pirate ship, which we're not going to look at too closely because I don't think he's shown his most recent work on it. And you can go watch his channel to see what he's doing with that boat. Ship. It's a very pretty boat. A ship. This grass has not moved at all since we've been working on this.
It's moved one.
Yeah. No, it hasn't. That's been like that since you placed that line. Pretty much. Yeah. So that's kind of the problem we're having with YouTube at the moment, and we're not really sure what we can do about it. Time will tell.
It hasn't affected us too badly. Though there was one guy
Yet.
who got a copyright... Yeah, yet. There was one guy who got a copyright strike on a video for using music, and the bit that the copyright strike claimed was music was the sound of the wind, a slight sound of the ocean, and the sound of children screaming in the background as he recorded a vlog on a beach.
They were screaming in pleasure, we should point out. They were screaming because they were happy to be at the beach.
We assume. They were just children on a beach. They weren't in shot, you could just hear them in the background.
And they were definitely not even singing.
No. No music, and it got flagged for that, which I think that's the most stupid one I've heard so far.
Yeah. Hey,
so
Crazy
far.
Man.
Yes.
I was going to say now is the time for me to use my piston to get that grass block over, but it seems to have gone, so never mind. Joint storage.
Do you want to go over to your place to try and get an ice block?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We are going to steal... We're going to borrow Aerophite's Silk Touch pick. We're going to go and get some ice from my base to finish off the brewing stand. That's the next project, I think. As high as you can go. Do you have any ladders left on you?
Yep.
Perfect.
He can't tie shoes. Yes!
Hey, I'm backing off.
There we go. Done.
Perfect.
Didn't even lower the durability. He'll never know. I needed those ladders to get down, guy.
Where are you?
I'm still up here. Up.
Oh.
I'm very, very tempted. Though I don't think I'll make it to jump to the water. I'm not
I'm
anymore.
very tempted.
I haven't died.
I'm gonna do
if
it.
I had died before, then I'd have tried. But as I haven't died,
Oh, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
want
no,
that
no,
to
no.
be my death.
Oh, feather falling, you beauty. Two hearts left. I love feather falling.
I wish I had feather falling.
Here he comes. Here comes Speed Crazy. He's the demon on legs. Turn.
I made the jump.
So the reason we're putting ice here, or water here, in... Actually, should this be one block higher? No, it'll be fine there.
I think it should.
The reason is that even though there's a load of water here, if your inventory's full and you try and fill up the bottle just pops into the water. So this will.
I think it
stop
should be
that happening.
one higher.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm going to put that one higher. This one higher. Get rid of that. And if you place the ice first, because if it melts instantly, then we can't get rid of the dirt block. So ice first. Don't misplace it.
I'm gonna be a good boy.
Okay, get rid of that. Then you place the torch. And now we wait again. First we waited for it to freeze. Now we wait for it to melt. We're very demanding and yet very patient about ice.
I think you should be down one.
Come on, guy, melt.
Let's do the melt dance. Melt.
Melt for me, ice.
Melt. Melty melt. I don't think the melt dance worked. I don't think you were dancing hard enough, Sparks.
I think you're
we need to dance harder! Melt! You're gonna
get a copyright strike on that, and you're never gonna be able to prove that you came up with that song.
It's my album. It's coming out next year.
With such famous favourites as "Look at It Bubble" and "Killer Chicken Chew."
Did I ever sing that on camera? Because
I don't know.
I think I started singing it in Race to the Dragon at one point. Yes!
So, yeah, this is our bottle filler. It's definitely not an episode filler, believe us.
Yeah.
You can stand here and drown. Well, not quite. You actually don't quite.
You can drown if you hit space at the right speed.
Turn to face me.
I failed.
Is a great screenshot.
Help! I'm drowning. Ah, damn! It's It's really hard. I could get through a couple of bubbles, and then that was it.
It's got anti-drown built into it.
Yeah. Well,
Very
that's probably an episode length, if I'm honest.
Probably.
Actually,
Yeah. What else do we want
if
to
I'm
do?
honest, there's nothing else I really want to do other than put flowers around the place, like around the pretty places. But I'm fine for not doing that.
So, anyone who can spot Crazy Man wins a prize of congratulations.
I'm such a good hider.
You're an excellent hider.
Sparks doesn't know where I am at all.
I'm using the powers of misdirection. I'm looking straight at you, so the viewers will think I am not looking straight at you and be checking the corners of the screen. Anyway, I think we somehow managed to fill up a whole episode here. So, I guess
I was here all along.
I thought you disguised yourself as that tree. Yeah, so I think we did pretty good. We gave something to Aerophite. We stole something from Aerophite. It's been an episode of balance, hasn't it? Gave something to Aerophite. Froze Aerophite. No, took something from Aerophite. Froze some water. Thawed some water. Went under the nether. Went above the nether.
Yeah, we've done a variety of things. That is for sure.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. Sorry that we missed last week's episode. We're not that sorry, but we hope that you're not sorry. Although it'd be nice if you missed us.
We hope that you didn't miss us too much to the point where you felt very sad and thought that we had forgotten and abandoned you and decided to give up on life, because that means you won't be watching this episode.
Yeah,
that would be sad.
We hope you didn't miss our episode so much that you decided to flag our channel for copyright, because nobody wins with copyright.
And in the end,
slogan.
Isn't that what Christmas is all about?
Of course, yes.
Wait, stay here. Come here. Come here.
Oh, thank you.
Face. That was the floor.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Okay, we're probably going to be sort of just collecting a few resources and stuff off camera,
and we'll do some stuff. If it's not a full episode, we'll just have a montage of trees staring.
Tree staring, yeah. I'm not taking part in that. Crazy Man's better at it than me.
Or watching this grass grow over, because I want to be able to take this down.
Because I don't have a piston.
It's halfway there. I think your pig has found its new home.
That's a well-travelled pig, that is. Anyway, we're getting distracted again. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, the grass has grown some more.